Hi guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm very excited to be reviving my series Something Old. You guys overwhelmingly voted in the community tab as well as on Twitter that you wanted to see me bring this series back. If you're new to my channel, the Something Old series is basically like a throwback palette series where I take an older palette that I haven't used in a while and I pull it out and I create 3 looks on camera with you guys. Typically I do like an easier everyday look, like I do different varieties and like skill levels of looks in there as well to kind of, you know, give something for everyone. And the palette that I am doing today is one of my all-time favorites. It is the Yeouth Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. When I lost this palette because of the mold infestation in my makeup collection, I immediately ran out and repurchased it. The colors are so stunning. It has such a unique variety of colors and the quality of the shadows is amazing. I just love this palette so much. So when I was thinking of what a good throwback to start with, I went to this. Also, my sister suggested it, so kind of an idea from Jennifer as well, but this is one of my all-time favorite palettes, and I have created 3 different looks like usual for you guys. One is a basic everyday look, another is a more like sunsetty look, and then this pink and purple glittery number. And I really hope you guys enjoy this series. I would love to bring this back for good and have you guys like vote on what palettes. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to continue to see this series regularly and if you would like a say in what palettes I do looks with. But without further babbling, let's jump into the looks. I'm not going to prime my eyes because I already have concealer down from doing my entire face. I'm just going to jump into Escape right here, this brown tone with a big flat shader brush, and I'm going to pat that all over the lid and then use the edge of the brush to blend it into the crease just a little bit. I know big brushes like this aren't preferred, but for like a quick easy look like this, like I truly like big brushes because they cover more area, so they are quick and easy. Then I'm going to take a smaller shader brush and the shade right here, Solstice, and pack that all over the lid on top of that brown tone. Then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and go over the edges of everything, marry everything together. Then I'm going to take a brown liner on the waterline. And then I'm just going to take the original big flat shader brush with no additional product, just whatever was left over, and sort of blend out that liner with just a little bit of the brown shade that is left on the brush. So it's not a super intense lower lash line, but it is kind of blown out. And this is the basic everyday look that I'm doing with the Weekend Festival palette. Let me just throw on mascara and I will show you the finished look. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. So I put on mascara and then I went to show you the finished look and take selfies, and I forgot inner corner and brow bone highlight, and now I'm just holding my camera vlog style to do that and applying the shade Trixie because it's like the light highlight shade in the palette. I'll show it to you in just a second, but I just wanted to come on and be like, sorry, I forgot that. So Trixie is that top light corner shade, and this is the true completed look with the Weekend Festival palette. Look 2 is definitely a lot brighter, so I did prime my eyes with my eyeshadow base in Persuade from Sigma, and I'm going in to Euphoria right here, this yellow gold shade, with a flat shader brush, and it's completely dry, and I'm just packing that all over the lid from the inner corner to the outer corner. Now that I've got that base for my look laid down, I'm going to jump into Electric right here and Candy, this peachy shade. So mix this pink and this peach together on a fluffy blending brush. And then I'm going to go over the edge of the yellow and just fluff that in the crease. I know this is a little backwards from how I normally do my makeup, but when I was like mocking up looks, this is how I did it. And it looked so good, so I just wanted to repeat it exactly the same way. I don't know, man. And I'm just intensifying that just a little bit because I want all of these colors to really pop. Alright, now that I've got that crease nice and bright, I am going to take a tapered blending brush and jump into Dippy, this hot pink, and just place that on the outer corner. Really just pack it in there, and I'll blend it out in a bit. But I really want the outer corner to be intensely pink. Then before I blend with the flat shader brush that I placed Euphoria on with, I am going to go into Hippie, this orange shade right next to Dippy, and just place that in between the yellow and the pink to really transition them and add more of like a sunset vibe. And I'm just going to take whatever is left on this brush and blend the edge of the pink and the orange, and no additional product on the fluffy brush, and blend the top edge of those two colors into the crease. I'm going to just wipe off this brush on, well, this is like a makeup face halo, but whatever, you have to wipe off your brush so that it is dry. And I'm going to take more of that yellow gold shade Euphoria and just really brighten it back up and blend it into the orange. And also I'm going to bring it up in the inner crease a little bit. Then for my lower lash line, I'm taking this ColourPop liner. This is the, I think it's Insomniac, the bright pink from their Neon collection last year, and putting that on the waterline. I'm going to take a flat definer brush and go into Dippy, the hot pink shade, and really press it up against that pink liner. Okay, now that I've blended out that pink color, I'm going to take Electric and Candy again on a smudger brush and really buff that out and bring that crease color to the lower lash line. And then on a pencil brush, I am going to take Magical, this light gold right here, and use that to highlight the inner corner. And also highlight the brow bone. And this is look 2 with the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. Once again, I have already primed my eyes with the Sigma base. The previous look did stain a little bit, so if you see a hint of pink coming through, that's what's going on. So now I am doing the most complicated look. As I tend to do, I go from like beginner friendly to like medium to like really dramatic, and I am starting with Electric on a tapered blending brush. And I am just packing that in my crease in the inner half of my crease from the inner corner to almost the arch of my brow. And I'm not blending, I'm strictly just packing this in because I want that punch and that pigment. I will go back and I will blend it later once I have placed all the colors. Then I'm going to wipe the brush off and dip into Dippy just a little bit and pop that right in the center of the crease area. Then I'm going to take another fluffy tapered brush and dip into Swag, this purple color right here, and place that on the outer corner and slowly tap it upwards to meet Dippy. Alright, now I'm going to take that first brush that I used the pinks with and kind of blend over just slightly between the purple and the pinks with no additional product. Just mesh them together just a little bit. And then also take it between the two pink colors and just blend those a little bit together, because I want kind of a gradient between the colors. Then take a clean fluffy brush and go over the edges, on the outside edges of all the colors to soften it up just a little bit. Don't want to soften it up too much, but you know, harsh lines are not my vibe. Sometimes, occasionally, I have done harsh lines, but not today. And we're just doing soft, gentle, back and forth motions. And just like that, it's a little bit soft and diffused, but you have the gradient of all the colors. And I am going to dip back into Swag and just touch that up a little bit because it looks like it is just creasing right here. Then for my lid shade, I'm actually taking some glitter toppers from Touch in Soul. I tend to like to stick in the entire palette, so if you want a kind of similar effect to what I'm doing here, within this palette I would take Spirit and layer it over the lid, and that would give you like an iridescent sheer finish over the whole thing. But instead I am going to go in with these glitters. I'm going to go in with the pink and the purple glitters. This one is the Shine Purple Look. So this one is Pink Funky and Shot Violet, and I'm going to take Pink Funky and paint that underneath all of the pinks and then tap that out with my finger. And then take the purple one and layer that on top of the purple and tap that out as well and kind of blend it into the pink. I'm not loving how the glitter looks on the outer corner, so I'm just gonna take a bit more Swag and layer that over top to kind of tone it down on that outer corner. I'm really loving how it looks overall, but just that little bit, it just looked too bright on the outer corner for my taste, so I wanted to tone it down. For a little bit of shine on top of Swag, I'm just taking a little bit of Wicked and just to kind of make it dark but shiny like the lid is, if that makes sense. And this is the upper lash line. I'm going to grab a liner and put a dark purple liner on the waterline, and then we will finish the look. I am taking Voodoo, a 24/7 liner from Urban Decay, and just popping that on the waterline. I'm taking on my flat definer brush the purple color Swag right here, and just putting that up against the lashes on the outer half of the lower lash line. Then on that same brush, I am taking Dippy, the hot pink, on the inner half of the lower lash line. Then I'm just taking a little bit of electric on that tapered brush and just blending the edges out of those two colors. Then for the inner corner, I am taking Spirit. Again, like I said, if you don't want to do these glitter toppers, you can layer Spirit all over the lid, and the iridescent like purpley shift will look so cool with these colors in the crease and outer corner, and it'll give you a really similar effect minus the glitter. But see, that looks so pretty on the inner corner. And then I'm just gonna take that and put that just on the brow bone as well. And this is the third and final look with the Yeouth Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. That completes this video. Those were all 3 looks with the Yeouth Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. It is so stunning. I love it so much, and I hope you guys loved the looks as much as I loved creating them for you. If you recreate any of these looks, please tag me. I would love to see and share your recreations. It makes me so happy when that happens. And again, if you want to see this series continue, definitely let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!